team, and welcome back. Today we are going to look at how to extend your house. Oh, that is not the right button. We want the H key. So we're going to look at how to extend your house. So we're going to see if we can buy at least two new properties on the. I'm not sure which side we'll go on, but we're going to look and see if we can buy at least two of these and see how we go. We're also going to look at buying another crafting license just to sort of show you how to do that as well. So let's go into town and get this sorted. We are in town. There's a couple of different things going on here. We've got Arnie up for bug catching, and we have got Aina up for fishing, so we'll go and have a talk to them in a moment. But first things first, we should go and speak to Arnie first, because he's going to leave the town area at 5 o'clock. So we'll quickly go and have a chat with him before he takes off back to the farm. Whereas Aina will stay at the dock until midnight. So.
Man, I'm hungry.
Alrighty, so we're going to get the sticky bomb. So the next one after that is a smoke candle, which are very good for being able to catch bugs, but not something you need straight away until we actually have honey lures and stuff like that to be able to use. So, but that is still handy for now. Let's have a quick chat.
Gotta grab a snack.
Kid always hungry. Gonna have a look and see why Hussein has got a flag above his head. Is there something that we should be doing with him? I don't want that on, and I don't want that on. I do need that one on, which would be why we need to talk to him. We don't want to do this one just yet, because this will take us into a video, into a private party, so we can't do anything with that just yet. That will probably end up being a separate video altogether. Okay, oh, let's do it. He's here, let's talk to him.
Get on with it.
Oh.
Updated. Let's have a chat while we're here.
That's enough.
Alrighty, so the point of us coming into town was to look at how to expand our property. So let's go and look at how to do that. So when we come into City Hall, there's a couple of different things here in City Hall. You've got a place where you can spend your Kilima coins if you want to, buy some wallpapers or some pretty bits and pieces to go on your walls, so they are there. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to the cash register. Now in here there's a couple of different things that you can get. So we've got the Writ, which is the expansion to your property. It uses these points here. Okay, you're renowned. We also need to get a couple of crafting licenses, so that will use our coins. So we'll get two of these. And so with the property, I think we will get, I'm going to say 5. And then that way we should be able to go 3 across at the back and 2 down the side. That's the plan anyway. These are the different houses that you can buy, different rooms that you can buy. We're not buying any of this stuff just yet. We're going to expand the property first, and then we will come back in and have a look at buying some of this stuff. Okay, but we are going to go and see Aina. Now, why do we need to see Shane? Slimy, talk to Shane.
How
Okay.
might I be of service today? Ah.
Chase the ball around. It must be 9 p.m.
Ah. Oh.
Updated.
Oh. If you need help, all you have to do is ask.
Turn the ball to 2. Let's do that. It's a little bit outside of what we were actually doing. Anyway. Very quick. I'm done. Cool. We were just lucky enough at the time that oh, Meg is here. Okay. We were just lucky enough at the time that everybody was where we needed them to be. So we're gonna go and see Aina. Hopefully get an upgrade to our fishing rod.
Salutations.
Okay, so this is our standard fishing rod. So we need to have our makeshift rod, we need to have 20 planks, and we need to have 5 copper. So we've got pretty much all of that at home, which is great. So we're going to buy that. Next one up after that is a worm farm, which will then give us bait to be able to buy, to catch fish or better fish. And then Fisherman's Brew, which allows us to be able to use it like a chum. We throw it out, and burley, sorry, is the word I was looking for. Use it like burley, which helps encourage fish and things like that to come to you a bit quicker. So those are what those upgrades are. A bit of a chat.
Good. Bye. Is that not how humans close conversation?
Fantastic. Alright, so that's basically what we were going to do there. Now, we will head back home and I will show you how to use the wreaths so that when you are ready to expand your own properties that you are aware of what you need to do. To get a wild onion, I reckon. Let's do that. We can't get everything, but we can at least get a wild onion. Let's see if there are. Oh, what was that? Oh, lucky, lucky. Amazing. Oh, and as always, when you get one, there's always more. Fantastic. We'll take those. daily purchase to be able to get our Zucky coins. And then in tomorrow's video we'll take our Zucky coins in and we will cash them in and see what we can get. Oh, I also need to get seed. So lucky we have to come back. Completely forgot about that. Okay. Alright, so we are going to head back home and I think that's everything we need. We are going to go back home and we're going to expand our property and I'll show you how to move a few things around. And that should be good. Okay. Alright. Okay, we have 2 visiting us. What does 2 need to see us for? Good to see you. Oh, nice. Alright, so let's look at expanding the property. So you go into your H key, so the upper view for the house. Now what we did is we bought 5. So I'm going to be 1 shift short. I should have bought 6 because we need these 3 and these 2. So unfortunately I made a mistake. Let's get this one. Oh, housing expansion 1, unlock the expansion. This one and this one. So I don't think we have, so we've only got 2 more left, so we can't use that. Otherwise this part is not going to open, and that would be a shame. Okay. Alright, so anyway, if you needed to move this specific house, your harvest house, the other houses that you can get are a little bit different to be able to move. So when it's your harvest house, you can actually pick it up and move it around like this. Now I want to move this over a bit because if we put another garden bed down, that's actually going to get in the way. So let's bring this maybe here-ish. Now you can actually do this with your other gear too. You can pick these up and move them from the top view. So you just use your left mouse, you can move it around. You go right mouse to cancel. You can't move any of these trees that are out here. You can only move trees that you have physically planted. So you can't do any of this stuff, even though this is now on our property, you can't move any of that. So what you could do to mark it, like we need to now move this fence back, so we're actually going to need to pick this fence up and then change where it's actually located. But I want to wait until I get that other wreath to be able to do that. So once we've got the 3rd one, so we need to buy 1 more, which I'll do next time we go into town, if I remember. And we can then expand that part of it. But for now, this is where we're at. So if you want to move the gardens, we can move those. You can pick them up and move them 1 by 1. But yes, unfortunately, this is kind of where we're at right now. We can't do much more. I might move this towards the back of the property just to give us an idea of where that space is. We can't move this tree because it wasn't one that we planted. We can't move this tree because it's not one that we planted, but we could move any of these trees because we did plant all of these. These were the 3 trees that we planted as part of the project we were doing. Okay, so to get out of here, you can either hit your escape key or hit the back key and it takes you back down to the house. Okay, so that's where we're up to. Now, I did notice when we were doing this that there is still a stone behind the property. So let's get this out the way. Amazing. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave those 2 wriths that we have. I'm going to leave those in my backpack, or I will forget to use them. To get the one that we need if I take them out. So I do need to plant our garden up, so I'll very quickly do this. I'm not being too fussy about where I'm planting things at the moment. More so just making sure that we've got everything in the garden. That's a nice full garden. I'm not going to spend the time watering it with you. I will do that in a separate video. Or actually I'll probably do it off screen. What did we achieve to get that? Oh, that was buying, okay, that was buying the wreath, okay. Yeah, and we got the bronze trophy for doing that as well. Okay, that's all right. Slight freak out for 2 seconds trying to work out what we're doing, but there we got it in the end. All right, so yes, I'm going to leave it here. I hope that showed everybody how you can go and buy the bits to expand your property. Even though I made a mistake in my math, I hope that sort of helped you guys. I will get all of this sorted, and then in the next video we'll be able to move on from there. So thank you very much for tuning in today. I hope this was educational, and make sure you come back and see us next time. Thank you very much, and goodbye.